It is me again, Omega5004 here, and I'm really sorry about last episode, because last episode I was very tired. Yeah. Hmm. But now I'm better now, considering I've actually gotten some sleep, instead of being a dead man, essentially. Because I don't really get maybe put it straight. I get sleep deprived very easily. But right now, I am in fact making this system that will actually fuck. Hold on. Okay, we're back. I was just actually building this system to make the things. Yes, make the things. That's totally what it's called. But I've built a system that will now automatically, from siphoning from that, make iron, then goes into the assembly machines to create the science pack ones. Now, I am going to need to swiftly build the second one for the Science Pack 2s, but that requires so much shit. So the Science Pack 2 requires an inserter and a transport belt. A transport belt requires an iron plate and a iron gear wheel, and an inserter requires an electronic circuit, an iron gear wheel, and an iron plate. An electronic circuit requires copper cable and iron, and a copper cable requires copper. You see the convoluted thing there because because the assembly machines, the only reason why they're faster than conventional crafting is because they use the more refined materials. They don't just be like, okay, spout in some copper or iron or whatever and we'll make it for you. You have to put in the materials that are there actually, instead of, just putting in some fast. Like, I'm able to make a Science Pack 2 right now because I simply have some copper and iron in my inventory. But from raw, it would be an extra 8 seconds to create it. Because the 6 seconds is how long it takes to actually create the Science Pack 2, combined with the time for making the combined with the time of making the plates into the required materials, and then putting the iron gear wheels and stuff into making the inserter and transport belts. That's an extra 8 seconds. So that would be 14.8 seconds to create one Science Pack 2. Unlike the assembly machines, which not only have a higher crafting speed simply because they're machines, because they're also able to be augmented via modules, they also use the refined materials to make it faster. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that it always is faster, it just means that it's more faster. Also, I might need to get some more drill working on this. Also, I can probably... Okay, I have military now. I can now do shooting speed and stuff. The military is only useful for when you're actually going out and killing the biters, which I'm going to do soon, actually. Because you kind of require biters if you want to be able to get the Alien Science Pack. So you're able to get Science Pack 1, 2, 3 Alien. Which, if I... Okay, so let me show you this. So, the Energy Shield Mark II. Now, that's a bad example because that just requires the batteries. Rocket Silo. It requires 1,000 of each. It requires 1,000 Science Pack 1, 2, 3 Alien. 1, 2, 3 Alien. But Alien Science Pack, first off, you have to get silver processing to get batteries, and then you're able to get the Science Packs 3s. Next, you need to have alien technology, which an alien artifact is what you get from killing biter nests, and not just biters the nests themselves, the actual nests themselves. And some of the bigger nests prove harder to kill, as shown by how many times I have died and cursed on my screen in the campaign. Also, from the last episode, I kept the scanners running. There's a large spider nest there. There's a medium spider nest there. I think this is a currently active one because I rendered it almost. Even though it doesn't say it's currently active, because whenever you agree with the game, the spiders stop being active when they're outside of load radius. And no, the radars don't count as load radius, because the map is rendered in a different way to loading. The map is rendered by a distance away from the player. That's the reason why this is a glowing square, because that's distance away from the player. And it's a small distance. When that glows, it's distance at player, then it changes to unloaded. See? But it fades away to try and be more cool. So, basically speaking, you can't screw yourself over by researching the entire map with a scanner and all of the barbers in the entire map will come towards you. You either have to do one of two things. Either have in the information tab, you have to have the pollution go up to the biter nest, which is one of the ways you configure them, or you actually live next to one and they don't like you. Also, I'm using my wood because I'm using my wood simply because I can't actually get any coal, because I'm using all the coal for my antics with making some things. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to be making that. Oh dear. I'm making that. Oops. That requires an iron plate and copper cable. Yeah, it's a very convoluted system that when I first came up with it, I almost cursed and gave up. Well, I did curse, I just almost gave up. But basically, it's a simple matter of reasoning. If you know what the raw materials are and you know where to get them, there is no reason why you shouldn't be able to make a system that uses these raw materials to make said materials. Unless you are a massive retard. So I've completed the copper kit. I need my assembly machine too, because though the assembly machines don't do anything much from the difference, the only difference between it is that A, you're able to make more complex designs, complex materials, because that's 2, 4, and the third one is 3. No, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. And they also have higher crafting speed. So if we go to automation 3, crafting speed 1.25. But it requires 2 assembly machine 2s and 4 speed modules. So in order to make it, you require to have a speed module, which requires a module research of advanced electronics. so on and so forth. Sorry, what? How? My phone's apparently dying. It's right next to me and it's apparently dying because of the battery, even though it's on the charger. That's very interesting. How does a phone die when it's on a charger? Also, I'm just doing this to pass time now, because I actually have an app open on my phone. Just don't mind me. Just gonna be here waiting for shit to happen. Okay, I think no shit has happened. Actually, let me see. Okay, still keeping up with the production. Okay, so now I can go ahead and make some more of these. Also, true fact. I'm saying it's a true fact because it's actually true. They changed how some things work in between a few versions ago. So back in, I believe, version 11 point something, the inserters were able to grab things off of the edge of things. So, say I have a thing going like this. The inserter was actually able to grab off the edge of that. Now they've changed that. And just FYI for those of you who haven't been keeping up with the updates recently. I don't know why you haven't though, because this game is amazing, but... Okay, so I got the electronic circuits down. I need some iron gear wheels. Not gonna use that because that would be using up resources that are unnecessary. Okay, so I need to be making transport belts here. And I need a splitter. Actually, I need another splitter actually. Because I'm going to need to split it twice so that I'm able to put in the iron and the thing. I am still excited for Dragon Ball Super. Is anyone else? Because Dragon Ball Super is a retcon from GT. Because GT sucked. Ah. That is a large spider nest. Okay. Large, medium, small. I can take another part in this right now. I mean, if pollution gets too high, they're gonna be driven towards me, but... Also, apparently in one of the upcoming updates, which is on the fourth factorio, one of the things they're trying to work on is, being friends with the locals. So basically, what they're trying to do is that if you keep the pollution down enough, to a certain threshold, you're actually able to make friends with the biters so that they don't kill you every second. But I doubt that's going to ever happen because of how biters work. Also, look on this map. It's directly over here. Not that far away. Oh dear. Spitters? What the hell are spitters? Well, it hasn't spawned any spitters. I think I'm going to have to quickly research rocket launchers for that. Yes, you heard me correctly. I'm able to research rocket launchers. Rocket launchers. Get it? Rocket launcher. Never mind, that's a really old joke and I don't know where you can get that from. Zero dot bit blue 10. Yeah, pollution isn't getting that far out. Okay, I need to make an inserter with this. I physically died. I physically died. If I built it in a better area, I probably would have been able to make it more compact, thus less resource intensive. But no, I had to build it sprawling across the world. Actually, let me just use this iron because it's gonna split gradually. So, 35. For some strange reason, putting wood into here actually fuel value for megajoules. Apparently it's fancy for some odd reason. Last assembly machine. Oh no, just one more after this, so I can actually make the damn things. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Well, this is taking up far too much resources. Why do you need to take up so much resources? In the end, it does actually matter. Despite what Linkin Park says. In the end, at the end of the day, it crafts a lot faster than you ever will. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Yes, it does, Linkin Park. Yes, it does. Yeah, all of the oil that I need is seemingly around me. And also to the northwest, there isn't actually any biters, so I can just, reap the rewards. Unless there's a bird nest just outside the boundaries, then I'm screwed. Also, the radars get slower and slower and slower to get out because that's how it would be. It's too big of a radius for the signal to get through. And now that's there. Good. Job done. In a world without a world. 39. I'll be back when I'm actually finished with all of the prerequisites. What would you call this? A requirement. Thank you, brain. Anyways, I'll see you then. Okay, I am back. I am finally done with this amazing thing. I am glad I didn't resume the recording at some point, because I would have gotten heavily YouTube copyrighted because I was singing Fairy Tale, or Snow Fairy actually. Snow Fairy for Fairy Tale by Funkist, I believe. But I managed to get the thing to thingy. So now I can start getting some better shit. Like bullet shooting speed. I need this. Holy shit, that's slow. Yeah, I'm gonna need to build another thing there. Because that's using up a lot of iron. And most of the iron is being split off, so it's not that efficient. Because it's like no iron going to anywhere. What I need is an electric thing. Actually, what I need right now is a drill in the furnace. One da 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 na 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 na. That's most efficient way. Because it's just going to just go directly into a chest, so I shouldn't really care. Doom doom. Wow, it's just outside of the boundaries of power. Oh, now it is in the boundaries of power. So yes, factorio. Overall, very boring. Why? Because it's a game about automation in the beginning, it's kind of slow. And when you get to the end game, you're able to become a god. Now, I've never actually completed this game. I know that there is an end game. I just haven't gotten to it yet, maybe? I don't know. All I know is I'm making some more things. I need some inserters. I need some of these. And then I'm going to need how much? 16. Are you shitting me? Okay, so there's that. Well, that should be it for this episode. Again, sorry for not being too eventful in this episode. It's Factorio. What did you expect? It's just building stuff and talking to die via biters, which... Oh dear. More biter... Oh, that's something... I was like... What the hell is that circle? Ooh. Anyways, that'll be it for this episode. Bye.